Jillo there, H+III+T, it's a boot that dang on time. Man, welcome to dang on, what is this, episode 6 of Gundam Wing, that dang on review and such, party night. So, we're gonna give people who haven't watched it a chance to watch it, and, you can go ahead and look it up, and we'll be here waiting for you to get back. While they're gone, and we're watching the episode, let me tell you a little bit about my dang on week. I got sick again, so that's a basket of crap, and I'm, slowly coming back from it. So, I'm good, as far as, the sneezing and stuff, I'm Gucci. But, I'm still, extra, nasally and jive, so, my voice is, a little bit deeper than normal. So, all the puberty jokes, if y'all could just chill, that would be awesome. I don't want to sit through a bunch of jokes, so if y'all can just chill, that'd be awesome. And that's a pun, because, chill, and I had a cold, so okay, that was a forced pun, but I still thought it was funny. Are you guys done watching? Okay, good. So everybody's back. Let's get into the dang on episode 6, Party Night of Gundam Wing. So we start out with dang on Hiro. He done came back. Oh no, my fault. Let me rework that real quick. We started with dang on Relina. My fault, y'all. It's late. It's like 3 in the morning. But, so the Relina's back on the Earth, and she's, being attacked by the paparazzi and stuff. And I guess this is our, anime look into how the Kardashians feel or something. Because, there's, first of all, she has a pink limousine. Where the freak did she get that? I guess Nicki Minaj was, having an auction, and she just gave one away. But that's neither here nor there. So she's in her pink limousine, and let's stop one more time. Her driver's name is Pagan. Is that a pun on a religion, or is that just a common name in Japan? I don't know. But anyway, so she's in the dang on pink extra stretch limo and such, and she's going to her home. Now keep in mind, in that beginning scene when she's going into her gigantic mansion, it's I'm gonna guess maybe afternoon, maybe 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, all depending on is it daylight savings or whatever. So it's the end of the day. When they show her going into her mother's room, it's pitch black dark outside. And even if I got what outside was looking like wrong, you can hear crickets squeaking in the background. So it's is her house so big that from the garage of where they parked the car to going upstairs to her mother's room, did it take her several hours? Or did she take a snack break? Because why was it afternoon 1 second, and then did it take her literally hours to get to her room? It was afternoon, then pitch black dark night. No Batman, it was nighttime. So was there a time skip we just didn't see going on? I don't know. I'm nitpicking, but that's neither here nor there. So, Relina's telling her mom, oh, you're my real mother. I don't care what anyone says, blah, 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 blah. So then from there, we go to, I hope I'm not skipping anything. A lot of things happen, and there's a billion subplots in this show. So again, I'm just assuming that you watched. So if I'm skipping something, you saw it. So, yeah. So, the next important, keyword is important. The next important thing that happens is we got Hiro. He is on his supercomputer thing, and he is deleting his transcripts and all of his records from the dang on school that they are at. Now, notice how I said school? So, we know where the freak they are now, and he actually said the name of where they are. So this is a big thing I've been waiting for. So the name of it is the St. Gabriel Institute. We're going to ask Siri if that is a real place right now. Lego. Siri, where is the St. Gabriel Institute?
Here's what I found on the web for Siri. Where is the St. Gabriel Institute?
Is there an actual result? No freaking way! That's a place? Okay, it's a book. It's an allergy. And, it is, a family photo album? No joke! Y'all look at that. I don't know if y'all can, see. Look. It's a book, it's an allergy, and it's someone's photo album. A the jive? So, just had to prove to you, like, we just freaking got that. Like, I've been asking that since the second he enrolled at that school. So we freaking know it's technically a place / book / photo album / allergy. Yeah. Anyway, so he's on the supercomputer and he's taking out all his transcripts and papers on that dang on school so he could transfer schools. And actually, we don't even know if he's transferring schools. He's just leaving. But then freaking useless Dorothy, no, not Dorothy, sorry, freaking useless Relina. I'm getting my characters, but Dorothy hasn't even been introduced yet. Spoiler. But, freaking, Relina breaks into his... Now, how does she know where Hiro is? Like, let's keep it 1,000. If Relina is as obsessed with Hiro as she appears to be, why the jive was she not there to be... Again, I'm nitpicking, my fault, let me get back on topic. So breaks into Hiro's room, just, are you off to fight again, Hiro? And, Hiro pulls out a freaking gun on her, again! But he hasn't committed suicide in a while, so I guess pulling a gun is okay. He's just R. Kelly for now. So he pulls out a gun and has her at gunpoint, but she's been through so much at this point, she's just a G. She just walks up like, okay, so look, I know you ain't finna shoot me because there's like heck of witnesses, and I don't think you want that kind of attention, do you? We're having a freaking, like smorgasbord outside, like we're having a freaking powwow, like a freaking box social, like a freaking get-together. You might as well enjoy it while you're freaking here. So she does a little curtsy. I guess it was the curtsy of disrespect, like, oh, you just got served. So they go to freaking dance on the dance floor. No Michael Jackson, there was no blood on that dance floor. And, yeah. But, yeah, so they're dancing and stuff. And, man, that's when the soundtrack starts bumping. One of my favorite songs on the soundtrack, that... Man, that's my name of a song. Like, I don't know if you can buy the soundtrack or not, but that's my freaking jam. I ain't seen it on iTunes, but that's not here nor there. So they're dancing, and random side note, Relina's friends are actually more annoying than Relina. I didn't think that was possible, but they're actually more annoying than Relina. I guess she wasn't in her dress or whatever, so like, her friends are like on the side, like, you know, talking about like, she didn't have her dress. Oh, it's okay. Just use your imagination. Look, she looks elegant. Like, oh my gosh, go get a freaking hobby. Are you like her cheerleaders? Like, go do something with your lives, people. But that's neither here nor there. Then they cut to, again, the thing that I guess the Gundam pilots do when they're not a part of the main story. Wu Fei's out destroying a random base. For no reason. He just has a nice little one-liner, I guess, just like, oh, your security was weak. Why was he there? I don't know, that's just what you do when you're not a part of this episode's story. You're destroying a base for no reason. Then we cut to Dagon Troa, guy with the beaver swoosh. Now, I realize I haven't actually mentioned his occupation. Yes, he has a job. During all of this, other than being a Gundam pilot, Troa works for the circus. Again, I wish I made that up, but that is actually his side hustle. Some people sell things strange, some people do something strange for a piece of change, but Troa, good old Troa, he works for the circus. And what kind of carny is he, you might ask? Well, Troa's the guy, he's a clown. He's a freaking clown, but he's a special kind of clown. He's the guy that you throw knives at, and he also plays with the tigers. And the trapeze. He's pretty much like a Renaissance clown. Yes. To Troa Barton, Gundam 03, Heavy Arms Pilot, is a carny. Yeah! So... The only reason why I'm bringing this up is because a very important character, she's not introduced, but she has more of a role now. Her name is, Kathy, I think? Kathy. She's the chick with, she's basically the chick that looks like Katy Perry. Like, if you've seen the Dark Horse video, it's that chick with, like, she was the chick that was throwing the knives, and then there was, like, that weird scene where she's throwing the knives at Troa, and, like, they put the negative filter on it, and it's like, she just randomly comes to the conclusion, like, oh my gosh, he's asking me to kill him. Where the frick did you get that, lady? He had a straight face tied to the circle thing. Like, you know what I mean? Where did you get... Was it the Bieber swoosh? Is that because Bieber's not even that bad? But that's neither here nor there. Then we cut back to the adventures of freaking Relina and Hiro. And again, there's a few things I've skipped, but you guys will be fine. Dang, heater on blast. Like, I know it's cold, but the heater in the background is on some G stuff. So I'm going to talk a little bit louder just in case y'all can't hear me, because I'm not going to do a second take of this. But, so we cut back to dang on Hiro and Relina, and they're at the dance, and Relina basically spills the beans and says, look, I know all about your mom and them. I know what your partner them up to. I met Dr. J. I hit some slam dunks with him. Man, that was a horrible joke. But, and I basically know what you finna do. So he was like, oh, snap, you're on my side. And then the freaking other people come, and it's Lady Un, and on orders from Tres Custronata, they are there to basically kill Relina. Now, I don't understand how they're getting away with this, how a major political party is going to bomb a college, and no, like, that's not bad. That's like a PR nightmare, you know what I mean? How are they going to get away with that? But anyway, they decide that they're going to come and kill Relina. Of course, Hiro's not having it, and he starts, slashing them and such. But, then Relina goes from useless to important all of a sudden towards the last 5 minutes of the episode. Basically, Hiro realizes that even though he'd pretty much be better off without her even there, like if he just killed her, which honestly, I agree 100%, just freaking kill her. But, let me play by the rules here. Hiro, I guess he feels there's like a bond. Again, I don't know if they ever hook up. Maybe in Teardrop they got together, but to my knowledge, I don't think they ever really got together. But there's obviously something, but there's some kind of chemistry between the two. Like no periodic table. There's some kind of chemistry between the two. And, yeah, so Hiro decides he's not going to kill her, and he gets pissed off at himself, and he flies off into the distance. Relina says, no, don't leave me, and Hiro has the ultra G-face, like, whoa, ultra stoic, and flies off into the distance. That is episode 6 of Gundam Wing. Stuff is getting real. I really hope you... Oh, forgot about something else. See, I keep forgetting about crap, because so much is going on. Trey's told Lady Un to retreat and don't kill Relina. Not that she would have been able to, because I don't think Hiro would have let her, but told Lady Un to retreat because Lieutenant Noin called in a favor and said, hey, Zex doesn't want you to do it, foreshadowing to something going on in the... They basically already said it, but I know that's coming up, so like I don't want to speak on that yet, but just remember that because it is very important to what is coming up next. Next episode, I think it's like Scenario for Bloodshed. That is a very complicated title. I wouldn't even know how to spell that. But if you want to go ahead and watch it, go ahead so that you can just go ahead and be ready when I post the video in the next week. And H+III+T, hope you liked this week's episode of Gundam. I know I freaking did. But I love the whole series, so I guess I don't really count. Shout out to this freaking heater that is unnecessarily loud in the background. Subscribe, share it with your friends and such. And